Hi there, my name's JD. I'm back. Brand new hair, the same old me, and you're watching Weekly Update Wednesday, episode 11. First things first, a big shout out and thank you to all the patrons for their continued support. Welcome to all the new viewers. And if you're watching this video for the first time, do head on down and click the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget also to click the notification bell so that you'll be updated every time I upload a brand new video. Do sign up for the email list and you can download my personal drum samples that I've recorded and kept throughout all these years, and also my reverb IR library. Do consider signing up to become a patron. Head on down to the website below, www.patreon.com/studio2105. Head on down, support the channel in creating more content like this. Not only that, if you sign up to become a direct access or VIP access patrons, you get also a one-on-one tutorial mentoring sessions, exclusive content, discount codes that you can use towards any of the studio services, rates and packages that we have. Head on down and become a patron today. Okay, the direct access band search is still on. Closing date is next week, Tuesday, June the 30th. So if you're an independent and unsigned band and you want to stand a chance to win an opportunity to have your song recorded, produced, mixed, mastered by me totally for free of charge, all right, no cost to you, do head on down and check out what the direct access band search is all about. Again, I did a video a couple of weeks back, so I'll leave the link to it, or you can see a card that's going to be flying up around here. Click on it and you be able to find out all the details and the mechanics behind the direct access band search. Check it out. Right, the past week has been pretty busy for the studio. Last Thursday, I hired out the entire studio for a video shoot. This video shoot was featuring a good friend of mine, the talented singer-songwriter and a multi-instrumentalist, Toy Nizam, okay? A good friend of mine. So we're doing like a sort of a kind of an ad campaign video for an oral health product. I can't really say which product it is, right? But when it's out, I'll let you guys know and you can sort of check out all the behind the scenes of video. On Friday, I had the opportunity to work with a very young and very talented singer, right? A young girl by the name of Khule. I hope I got her name correct, right? So she's part of the Christian Myanmar community that's living here in Malaysia, right here in KL. Last year, they actually recorded an entire church album, right? A gospel album of covers. And this time around, she's actually embarking on her solo album. She's still doing a gospel covers, right? But this will be an entirely solo effort on her own, right? She's an amazing singer. She's really young. She's if I'm not mistaken, last year she was 14, so she's probably going to be turning 15 years old, right? So she sounds really amazing, very talented. She sounds like she's beyond her years, and I was really happy and really fortunate to be able to work with her. Right, so what else has been going on? Last Saturday, we started the recording for 6 Cents brand new album. I'll be doing the drum recording and the mixing right here. The drummer, one is an amazing drummer. I use him on a lot of sessions. He's a super talented and really amazing session drummer as well. He not only does he play with his band 6 Cents, he also plays with Akim and the Magistrate. So right before we actually started the recording session, I actually got another good friend of mine. His name is John James Chu. All right, to come in. He's a drummer. He's a drum instructor and also a very highly sought after drum tech. So he came into the studio a couple of days before the drum recording session. We changed all the brand new heads. We serviced my Yamaha old custom drum kit. And not only that, I did a little short video on the entire episode, right? You can head down to the link, which I'm gonna be putting on somewhere, alright, or down in the description below, right? Changing drum hits with JJC, right? John James Chu. Check it out, okay? Also, not forgetting, alright, about a week ago, me and my PopShuvit bandmates, we kind of got together for a little online sharing session where we kind of answered questions and we shared stories, right, of our whole musical career from when we first started way back in like 2000, and even, you know, some of the earlier backstory that it goes even before that, right, all the way through our musical careers right up to the present. It's a program that's under the Music Mountain Facebook page. It's called Suppertime with PopShuvit, but I've also uploaded it here on my YouTube channel, so do head on, check it out, alright, if you want to, you know, sit down and listen to us talk and chat and share a little all the stories of we couldn't share absolutely everything because there was so much, and there's only so much that we could fit in within the 1.5 hours that we had planned to. If you'd like to see more of that, you know, leave it in the comments below and I will definitely let the rest of the guys know. Alright, MixStream episode 8 is happening this week, Friday 9 PM, and I'll be mixing a new metal track titled Figura Dimerda by the band Nero, and also featuring the rapper Apex CZ. So join me in the band, right, Nero, this Friday 26th of June, 9 PM right here on this YouTube channel. MixStream is actually one of the mainstays of the entire Studio 2105 YouTube channel. We do weekly mix streams. Not only do I share with you that you get a behind my shoulders kind of look into my entire mixing process, but you also get to interact with the band. So come in, join us, right, for the interactive live chat session. You can ask the band any sort of questions that you want, and you can also ask questions related to mixing, recording, music production, absolutely anything under the sun. So I'm gonna hope to see you guys there on this week's episode of MixStream, okay? Details are all gonna be down in the description below. Alright, time to get down to this week's question. I'm an independent musician. When COVID-19 spread around the world, our government, here in Malaysia, enforced a partial lockdown known as the Movement Control Order. But even before that, gigs, shows, concerts, festivals were all cancelled, and many musicians, including myself, lost our main source of income. Is there any kind of funding that can help me to continue to create and release my music? Alright, I hope you guys are going to be paying close attention to what I'm going to be sharing with you. This week's question isn't really a question per se that came from an individual or someone on the internet, but it's a topic which I felt that a lot of people would totally and blissfully unaware of, and that is the existence of funding programs that came from the government that was directed towards the creative sector, and to be specific, towards independent music. So I was talking to a lot of my band's clients that were either solo singer-songwriters, but mostly bands, and unfortunately most of them had no idea that these funding programs were out there. Some of them have not even heard of CENDANA. So CENDANA is short for the Cultural Economy Development Agency. So this is an agency. It's a government agency that was set up to promote and develop the arts sector. So they have different sectors, right? They have visual arts, they have performing arts. But the one that I kind of want to share with you, and the one that of course is close to my heart, is the independent music sector. Okay, with the shift of what is known as the recovery MCO or the RMCO phase, right, more sectors of the industry is being reopened, more businesses are being opened, and very recently, just a few days ago, it had been announced, okay, by the government that controlled live events are going to be allowed again, right, come July 1st. Okay, Now, the exact details are not there, but roughly speaking, alright, the what we do know is that, alright, all these controlled live events are gonna be permitted again, right? However, there are gonna be certain restrictions and certain regulations in place. So, number one, depending on the size of the venue, alright, there can only be a maximum of 250 people. So obviously, you know, if it's a large venue, an indoor venue, by the way, okay, no outdoor concerts or outdoor festivals yet, indoor venues. So depending on the venue size and the ability to maintain social distancing, right, indoor events can be allowed up to a maximum of 250 people. As usual, all the standard operating procedures, the SOPs that have applied to almost every business will also apply as well. So this means, you know, maintaining of social distancing, temperature checks at the entrance, right, keeping the details for contact tracing, and of course the wearing of face masks. Okay, so we don't really have any of the further exact and the precise details behind this yet, right? We will have to wait and see, right? Maybe in the next couple of days or maybe in next week, right, for the official guidelines to be published. But this is definitely very, very good news. Okay, now back to what I was sharing about all these funding programs. Okay, so a lot of people have not even heard of the existence of CENDANA. Okay, so right, you can actually head down to their website, www.cendana.com.my. Alright, the link is going to be right down here below, and learn a lot more about this organization. Okay, so they have a lot of funding schemes, a lot of funding programs. Alright, the main core ones that they have had all this while would be the capacity building funding program. They have the mobility funding program. They have several others as well, but the one that I kind of want to focus and bring you the attention to, especially for independent musicians, is a brand new fund that they have just set up, which is called the Independent Music Funding Program. Now, there are a lot of these other schemes as well that have been announced, right, by the government, right, under the Plan Jana Semula Economy, or PENJANA for short. Okay, you can actually check out all the full list of all these schemes and all these programs right down here on this website. Okay, www.cendana.com.my/opportunities/Cendana recharge schemes. Okay, it's a long link. I'll leave it down here in the video and also down in the description below, so you can check it out. Besides these funding programs, there are also other things such as digital marketing grants. There's also micro business loans and SME loans as well. Okay, that may not be very, very applicable if you are a band or you're a singer, okay, but it might be worth checking out as well. Okay, so what is this independent music funding program? Okay, this is something which I'm going to be taking right off the website, okay, itself. So you can also go onto the website and you can also check, and you can also read. These are going to be exactly what I've taken off the website. So the Independent Music Funding Program, it aims to support the creation of new musical works, right? So that's very important. New musical works and the promotion of Malaysian music via live showcases and digital content. So what this covers is the development and creation of new or original or adapted works. Okay, so this means recordings, singles, EPs, albums, etc. Okay, adapted works here means let's say you take, let's say, a song which you've already done, and you maybe adapt it to a different format, maybe an animation, maybe a story, maybe something like that. Again, details are all listed at the CENDANA website, right, in the Independent Music Funding Program page there. You can read the further details, right? I'm just going to give you the brief outline of what it is. Okay, so that's the first one, development of new, original, or adapted musical works. So number 2, all right, this also relates to performances and showcases within Malaysia only. So again, this is related back to now the reopening of the RMCO, live events being allowed again, albeit with some restrictions involved. This is something that we can also look into as well. Okay, so number 3 will be the creation of digital content. So this means music videos, live performance videos. So if you guys have always wanted to shoot, or you wanted to produce a music video for your new single or your upcoming single, the Independent Music Funding Program also supports this, right? So do check it out as well. Okay, so how much does the grant provide for, right? So the grant that will provide up to a total of 15,000 ringgit per application to successful applicants, okay? Who, number 1, they have to be actively engaged in the Malaysian independent music sector, okay? So, you know, if they need, basically they want to see that you are active, and they want to see you have a track record of a minimum of 3 years, okay? Another very, very important point. So the word independent here, right, it refers to musical acts who are not signed, right, or managed by any of the major commercial labels, okay? Right, so no major label signings. If you're signed to a major label, you're not eligible to apply for this fund, okay? So no major commercial labels, corporations, or any subsidiary of these corporations. So if you actually, you know, signed or under some kind of a management company, which is like a major corporation, right, you're not really eligible for it. This is really for independent music only. Okay, if you are, if I'm not mistaken, all right, if you are only being distributed though, so you might be an independent band by yourself, but you've gone to, let's say, one of the major labels for distribution, that's fine, okay? Now, to my understanding, that is fine, okay? But again, for more details, you should head on down to the CENDANA's website, get in touch with them, send them an email, all right? Again, I'll leave all these links and all the email addresses down in the description below. But please, if you are an independent music, if you are an independent artist and independent band out there, please don't miss out this opportunity to, you know, get some funding and to grab hold of funding. The funding has been allocated, right? The government has already sort of allocated all this funding out there, but so few bands are taking advantage of it. So few bands even know or have even heard about, you know, the organization CENDANA. So, you know, what more about the existence of the fund, okay? So head on down. Again, the website is www.cendana.com.my, and you know, hopefully we get to work together on some of your projects, right? I know funding has always been a problem for independent musicians, especially here in Malaysia. We always have to work, you know, our 9-to-5 jobs. We don't have day jobs just to support and to fund, you know, our passion project, which is your music out there, right? So this is a great opportunity. Don't miss out on this. If you have any questions regarding the Independent Music Funding Program or any of these funding programs, all right, not only can you get in touch with me, you can also sort of hit me up, right? Because I can also sort of help you and to maybe answer some of your more specific questions, and also direct you to the appropriate persons in CENDANA that you can speak to, that you can talk to. Okay, as usual, thank you ever so much for watching. Please leave your questions and your feedback down in the comments below. You can also hit me up on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook, if you want to contact and get in touch with me directly. If you found this video informative, if you found it useful, please do leave a like, do share it with your friends, and remember, take a moment, head on down, do subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell. Consider also, alright, to sign up to become a patron. remember, head down to www.patreon.com/studio2105. Right, sign up to become a patron today and help to support the channel, help me to keep on making and creating all this content for you guys out there. Not only that, there are also perks, there are also benefits, there's discounts, there's one-on-one tutoring and mentoring sessions for you guys out there. So before I say goodbye, remember always, okay, to stay safe. Remember to always wash your hands frequently, take care of your personal hygiene, remember to practice your social distancing, okay? All right, we're not out of the woods yet, okay? We still have to fight this together, we still have to get through this together, right? And sort of take care of each other. Remember, please do head on down, go and find out more information, okay? I put it all down there already regarding the independent music funding program by CENDANA, okay? So I hope to see you again, right? This week's Friday MixStream, and also in the other videos to come, okay? Take care now. Bye.